Download the BCSN Plus app today.
In Game 6, Cat, Trick, and Spike, well, they were hyped that playoff hockey was at least back at the Huntington Center, but the Comets came ready to spoil that fun on the power play. Blake Murray sends it across to James Stefan. He scores to break the ice in the second period, but the Fish fire back. Trenton Bliss spots Dylan Moulton skating into the offensive zone. He snipes top shelf, tying it at 1 and getting the crowd back into it. Now don't blink or you'll miss it, as 16 seconds later, Jack Dugan has a breakaway and beats the Keep to retake their lead. A busy second period, though, continues as the Walleye on the power play. Big shot by Tyler Spezia. It trickles into the back of the net, and we're knotted up again at 2. Now less than a minute left. Fish on the fast break. Tick, tack, toe, and it goes for Moulton, second of the game. Walleye escape an action-packed second period with a 3-2 lead. And then check this out. Brandon Hawkins sends the puck the length of the ice. Somehow, Spezia has beat the defense back for yet another goal for him. Fish fans are breathing a little easier with a 2-goal advantage. And the Walleye would add an empty netter to seal this one up 5-3, advancing to the Western Conference Finals for that 4th year in a row.
These series are hard. You got to work through it, and proud of the guys how they handled it. But this is my first series I've won at home, so this is exciting. Our leadership does an amazing job. I mean, you lose games during the season, and it always seems like we reset and get ourselves ready to go. And so I trusted that we were going to be ready, and we knew we hadn't played our best hockey yet. We were sloppy without the puck and just not playing as clean as we like to. So you knew we were going to be better.
Matt Melzek helps us close out this series as the Fish are Central Division champs.
All right, so the Toledo Walleye, hey, how do you win a series? When you got a team down and you need to eliminate them and move on, a lot of times your stars have to be stars. Toledo got that tonight. Trenton Bliss, 5-assist performance. A new Toledo Walleye single-game playoff record for most assists set in a single game. He does that. Brandon Hawkins, he only had 3 assists in the first 5 games of the series. He had 4 tonight. Tyler Spezia, couple of goals to pace the way. That line was dominant just about every time they were out on the ice. When they needed it most, that line came through in a big way. And you also need some performances from guys maybe you're not expecting to get a big performance from. Dylan Moulton, 2 terrific reads in that game in the second period. He gets the first goal for the Toledo Walleye. He gets the goal that put them ahead in the last minute of the second period to lead the way for the Toledo Walleye. And it'll be in the number 3 start tonight. And, you know, you heard Coach Mickish say after the game, well, who the heck is Dylan Moulton? No. A young defenseman coming out of Miami of Ohio, only played 12 games in the regular season with Toledo after his college career ended. He's now played 10 games in the postseason. He also has 5 goals, by the way, in those 22 combined games for a guy who played for Pat Mickish back in Green Bay during his junior days. So Toledo with the win, they move on. Western Conference Finals once again. Remember last year, they were knocked out of the Kelly Cup playoffs by the Kansas City Mavericks. We'll see what this series brings. It starts in Kansas City coming up on Thursday night.
So as you heard him say, Kansas City, the Mountain Division champs, now get the Toledo Walleye as the Central Division champs. That series will start on Thursday on the road. Puck drop at 8:05, of course, to account for Central Time, as where Kansas City is. Game 2 also at Kansas City. Then it'll return home for 3 games back at the Huntington Center. Of course, Game 5, if necessary, 6-7 as well. And all playoff games are always available home and away on BCSN and the BCSN Plus app.